Hi and welcome to another narration, presented by yours truly, Cryptids Roost. Please be so kind as to throat punch the like button and smack the arse of the subscription button as well. And remember to chokehold that notification bell and then select all. That way you'll receive all notifications each time I upload a new video. And by subscribing you'll be the first to see all of our new spooky creepypasta stories. And now let's just take a moment's silence for all the haters. That's enough. Be sure to check out the end screen at the end of the video. This will direct you to two more videos. One will be the most recent video that I've uploaded, and the other will be a random video from within my catalogue of stories that I've already narrated. So be sure to check those out. If you would like to buy me a coffee, I do have PayPal, and that's listed under every single one of my videos. And why not hashtag cryptidsroost in your comments. I would also just like to say a very big thank you to all the authors that I have worked with, and all the ones that I will work with in the future. So thank you all, my brothers and sisters. So grab your coffee, sit back, and enjoy the show. And don't forget, where fear is, happiness is not. The Black Wings. This awesome story is written by Corpse Child, a wonderful author over on Reddit. And if you would like to read more of his works, the Reddit link to his profile and his subreddit will be below in the description. The mighty trumpet's wondrous tone shall rend each tomb's sepulchral stone and summon all before the throne. Now death and nature with surprise behold the creatures rise to meet the judge's searching eyes. By D.S. Ire. I could hear it when the end came nigh. It came from the very sky. The large black wings beat hither, with their limitless strength and nightshade feathers, conjuring tumultuous gales through the land, the likes of which even manors and abbeys of the strongest foundation failed to stand. To ruin everything was laid, desolated was everything that was ever made. And more could I hear those black wings fluttered. I looked to the sky and I muttered, "Heaven, save us all." In terror I hear its ear-shattering call, a devastating screech as it circled in the sky. For many generations we knew this meant it was time for the world to die. For such was its way, the way of a carrion bird like he, to feast upon that which was long dead, upon that which lies rotted and damned in a crude maggot-ridden bed. Indeed we were by then long dead, broken by debauchery and anguish. And then came the hours in which all life could be forever extinguished. I saw men, even good and virtuous men, clamouring and trampling their fellow kin in panic like vermin. And still did those black wings flutter, sending the earth itself into a cold shudder. It was as the sun itself descended and the sky was bleached scarlet. This winged doom descended as extinction's incarnate. In its slitted, jaundiced eye, told were the centuries of grief, misery and woe. From its curved, piercing beak, told in its inhuman tongue was the prophecy that was soon to undergo.
The time hath come, for wicked are the hearts of ye. Unworthy be the slaught of any mercy. Death shall not end thy suffering, for it will be even beyond hell that thy black spirits be plummeting.
And all throughout my homeland, the depraved and the innocent alike wailed to the crimson sky in sorrow, knowing that never more would they see tomorrow. And harder did those black wings flutter, and more was the hour of anarchy utter. Gone are even the greatest architectures of man, blown to hell by gales stronger than that from even the mightiest fan. With a swift flight it passed, and men, women and children were slaughtered in masses. In mere seconds the land was scoured. Those unfortunate enough to be found were devoured. In a dark corner I saw a mother huddling with her infant. Just as with the rest, they were snuffed out in an instant. On our knees forgiveness we would all beg, pleading as insignificant dregs. And yet to reply still those black wings fluttered, and from his curved piercing beak our prophesied fate was once more uttered.
Judged ye have been, foul and evil creatures thou art, more than any other I hath seen, and yet you dare ask me for amnesty. Slow will be thy agony. Eternally you will digest in the void. Continuously will your putrid hearts and whoring minds be destroyed.
With its burning ire, its fury would seem more of us expired, whirling past as a black shadow, a black-winged demon of eternal sorrow. It rode the wind astride the chilling breeze. By its ravenous beak many more were seized. However, this occasion it patiently bade its time, sadistically stretching our misery for nigh a limitless peridium. Many among us succumbed to fright. We had ever began bleeding ourselves and our kin to appease its horrifying might, only for it to be appalled.
Ye think it is by blood that I am enthralled.
With the rush of a gigantic gale, laid low were our altars, and continued unimpeded was our slow slaughter. One by one we were slowly picked away, feverishly brooding, worrying all the while, if we would be claimed this or that day. Finally I would be the only one that remained, and wearied to the oncoming fate I feigned. It, however, would not yet have me as it had my fellow men. Wearied and miserable I beckoned, if not now, then when? From its dominion above the winged terror spoke.
So quick are you now too, in death's name, evoke.
What are you? Why must this agony continue?
The end I am, and the misery after. To none do I serve, and to none am I the master. For unlike you, I am free of such restraint, whilst your soul with innocent blood is taint.
I gazed into its enraged eyes, and in terror I saw that its tongue bore no lies. For in those sorrowed fables that lay therein, I saw only the gravest of sin. I saw mass genocides being deemed with righteous merits, and more I saw the lust of adulterous zealots, of innocents being bludgeoned to death with iron rods, claiming to be in service of their gods. I saw women and children scream as they burned at stake, unjustly judged in holy sake, and an eternity these atrocities would span, painting the very truth of the existence of man. I shook as I behold these truths. My mind could take no more of this abuse. Prostrate I lay in the blood-ridden dirt, and more do I beckon. Allow me my soul to be finally reckoned. Alas, no matter how hard I for death pleaded, not have my cries been heeded, and here now I lay, waiting to be finally torn asunder. closely do I hear its whirring like thunder. Constantly for my demise I softly murmur, and cursed I must be, for still I can hear those black wings flutter. Don't forget, if you enjoyed that story, be sure to pop over to the author's Reddit profile and drop them a line, or even give them a glowing review. I'm sure they really would appreciate it. The link to their Reddit profile will be below in the description. Please be so kind as to throat punch the like button and smack the ass of the subscription button as well. And remember to tap the notification bell and then select all. That way you'll receive all notifications each time I upload a new video. Oh, and don't forget to share the video far and wide. This will all help with YouTube's algorithm and will help to promote this channel more. And don't forget to check out the merch store. The link will be in the description and also in the video thumbnail. And if you would like an honourable mention, send in a snapshot of yourself with your purchase and I'll feature it in one of the videos. I now have my very own subreddit community where you can submit any stories you've written. You can submit your stories or encounters either there or send them to cryptidsroost@gmail.com. If you wish to remain anonymous, that's fine with me. All the links are below. I also have a Facebook group, Twitter, Reddit, and you'll also find me on Discord. If you would like to support this channel and help make it grow, my PayPal is paypal.me/cryptidsroost. Again, that will also be below.